This time on Flip TV News, the headlines. Nass passes Harmonized Electoral Bill with direct, indirect consensus modes of primaries. CBN Committee retains benchmark interest rate at 11.5%. CAF President blames closed gate for stampede tragedy in Cameroon. And finally, be transparent in utilization of budgetary allocation, Malami tells Judiciary. Good afternoon. I am Shijola Folabi. You're welcome to Flip TV News. Now the news in details. The harmonized version passed by the lawmakers during Tuesday's plenary is the final agreed version between the Senate and the House of Assembly and House of Representatives on the amendment to Clause 84 of the bill. It includes direct, indirect consensus primary modes of nominating candidates by political parties for elections. The amendment was sequel to a motion on rescission on Clause 84 of the Electoral Act 26/2010 Amendment Bill 2022 and committal to the Committee of the Whole sponsored by the Senate leader Yahaya Abdullahi. The Senate President Ahmed Lawan, after the amendment to the electoral bill by the Committee of the Whole, said a reamendment was done to harmonize the lawmakers' position with that of the House of Representatives. According to him, the amendment accommodates clearly defined provisions for the mode of primaries. He is also hopeful that the bill will be signed into law when transmitted by the National Assembly to the President for assent. The Central Bank of Nigeria's Monetary Policy Committee, MPC, rose from its 283 meeting in Abuja on Tuesday and announced the retention of all lawmakers in order to stall all the recovery of the country's economy, which is still very fragile. Announcing the outcome of the MPC meeting, the governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, Mr. Godwin Emefiele, said the monetary policy rate all remains 11.5%. Its reserves ratios is 27.5% and liquidity rate holding at 30%. The CBN governor informed that all the parameters were retained to curb the inflationary pressures on the economic boost, output, and the overall growth of the economy, which is still very fragile presently, most especially since the policy has so far worked. That gate was supposed to be open because of it. It was open. They would have walked through, and for the inexplicable reasons, it was closed. CAF President said at a press conference on Tuesday. If that gate was open as it was supposed to, we wouldn't have had this problem we have now. The loss of life who closed that gate, who is responsible for that gate. Each people died, including one child, and 38 injured as fans attempted to enter the Olympic Stadium where the host Cameroon were playing the Comoros, according to the figures released by the country's health ministry. A baby was reportedly one of those trampled by the crowd and was in a medically stable condition, the health ministry added. Communications Minister Reni Emmanuel Sadi said that the death of 38 people injured, 7 were seriously hurt. Motsepe called for a probe after Cameroon's David Paul Biya earlier ordered the investigation so that all lights to shed on this tragic incident, according to Sadi. Motsepe said the Cup of Nations quarterfinal due to played of the Olympic Stadium on Sunday will be switched to the Amado Ahijo Stadium, also in Yaoundé. Speaking on Tuesday at the Nigerian Bar Association Justice Sector Summit 2022 in Abuja, Malami said there was this need to judiciary sector to open its own book the same way and manner the legislature and executive subject themselves for scrutiny. He urged the judiciary to live up to its responsibility and support initiatives that will bring desired results in the administration of the justice in the country. The Justice Minister also spoke on the appointment of the judges, saying the extant Nigerian laws made the criteria for such appointment very clear. He said to enhance the quality of the system, there has to be accommodation of the merits for the consideration as basis for appointments. For more news and updates, please stay tuned to Flip TV News. I am Shijola Folabi. Have a good afternoon.